You guys want a good dumbbell, those babies right there, what you want. Right there is what you want. Look at the space this takes up. Hey guys, Russ The Rowdydawg. How y'all doing? I just did 20 minutes. My 20-minute per day. I'm in, man. Today is day, what is it? Day 24? Man, they're getting away from me. Yeehaw! Feeling so good. It's, Tuesday, day 24 of the 365 20 minutes a day challenge. I'm all about it, guys. I don't care. I'm doing it. We got a heck of a snowstorm in here. We're supposed to do this all night up until 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why, but anyway, it's good. It's all good. Hope you guys are following me on this challenge. I'm gonna tell you something. For all you guys, and if I didn't say, I'm Russ The Rowdydawg. I do fitness training, and I'm getting back in shape myself. I lagged off a year after COVID, kicked my ass, but I'm back on it now. Been on it since January 1. 365 days of 20 minutes minimum a day of exercise. You got, if I can do it, if this old fart can do it, you guys can do it, man. I'm telling you. And I want to show you guys some of the things I use in I showed you these. These are power blocks. I've got a link to these on my channel, and they're great. I've tried a lot of these different types, but these are the most compact and the easiest to work with. See here, you got 5 to 50 pounds. 5 to 50 pounds. Look at that. And real easy. All you do is slide this out, slide it wherever you want it to get whatever weight you want, and you're done. Real easy to transition. And look at the footprint. This takes up maybe 2 by 2 is all it takes up. And there I've got my incline bench back there. That's just an adjustable incline. Not decline, I just do incline. I don't do no decline, it's too hard on your shoulders. But and then I've got my easy curl bar there. Here's a couple of things I've had. I actually made this thing. This is an isometric exercise. It's a shock absorber with some handles on it. You can pull it and push it and get the resistance going out and get the resistance pushing going back. Great for shoulders and chest. I've had that since I was about 13. I made that when I was 13 years old. And here's something. Remember these old things? I don't even know if they make these now. Most of this stuff has been replaced by exercise, resistance bands. But I've had this since I was probably 14. When I first got this, it had 5 springs. I wore it out. 2 of the springs are gone now. And I got a big scar right here on my chin. You can't see it. I was trying to stretch that thing. I had five things on. I was in the bathroom. Young man, seeing if I could stretch all 5 strings all the way out. And I got to about 3/4 of the way, and whoop, my hand released. Thing came back and hit me right in the chin, just laid my chin wide open. Had to go to the hospital, get about 6 stitches in my chin. Yeah, I looked real tough for a few days. And this thing here, you guys remember these? Guys, some of you guys may not know what this is. I don't know if they still do these or not. This is a bull worker. You remember the old bull worker? Has these little handles on each end, and you can compress. It's got a spring in it, and you can compress it and hold it. It's the isometric. Works great. Still works. I've had this since I was probably 14 or 15 years old. Still works fantastic. And it has these cables on it, so you can grab the cables on either side here. Grab one cable, grab the other side. You can do tricep extensions with it. You can do bicep curls with it. You can do isometric chest compressions with it. Works fantastic. And you know what I do? A lot of times I will combine these. I will put this in the handle of this. See what I'm doing? And I'm making a lat pull, a back exercise. And I'll grab this on either side of these handles, and I will do pull downs with this. So I tell you what, I can do everything right here in my little home gym than you could ever do at one of these fancy gyms and pay, however many tens of hundreds of dollars possibly. I don't know what the memberships even go for now. I think Gold's Gym is like $50 a month or something. But there are more expensive ones. And this is my elliptical. I've had it for since probably, I'm going to say 2003, 2005 maybe, and it works great. Here's my exercise bike. I jump on that occasionally when my knees feel like they need a little break. And the elliptical too. I really don't get out and jog much. I get out and walk. I do some power walking, stuff like that, but I don't do any heavy weights. I do 30 rep range, moderate weight. When I get to where I can do 30 comfortably with each exercise, that's chest, back, biceps, triceps, shoulders, and legs. When I get to where I can do, and abdominals too. When I get to where I can do 30 reps comfortably, I'll change it up and add a little more resistance. Not much more, just a little more, so it makes it tough to get to 30. I try to, whenever I start on a new rep range, I try to get to 20, and then I build up. I know I'm doing something whenever I can barely get 20, and I can work up to where I'm barely getting 30, and then I work up from there where I can do 30, 35. Then I will add weight or add more resistance to that exercise. And that's what you guys need to do. And anyway, you'll get to where it's comfortable. You won't want to add any more weight, but I do. I'm trying to get my muscles back strong again. And I'm working on it. 24 days in. I just finished my workout. I did about 5 minutes on the elliptical just to warm up. I do crunches. I do a modified crunch for my abdominals. And I'm already up to 30. Now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do to increase that. So what I'm going to do, I used to do thousands of these. You guys know what this is? That's the old ab roller. You get down on your knees and roll it out and back, roll it out and back. I used to do, gosh, I used to have killer abs. You guys can see that in this channel. I've got pictures of whenever I was in my 30s, when I used to do tons of those ab rollers. Well, I'll start doing those again. But not now, not yet. I'm still setting the base. I'm gonna get about 60 days in, I think, before I'll start doing the ab rollers. That's pretty advanced stuff. I could do maybe some half ones, but I'm not there yet, guys. This one thing everybody needs to remember. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You know, work at a good pace. But remember, you're in this for the long haul. This is a lifestyle. This is 20 minutes a day. You're walking, you're gaining your strength back slowly over time. You don't want to try to get out there and do too much too quick and slow down your progress. You know, and I am so guilty of that. I was so gung-ho this last week. Man, I went every day and did more than I was supposed to and did 2 hours of this and, you know, and I got overworked. I knew I was overtrained because I was just tired. I could not recover from my workout. So what I did is I just took a day off. In fact, I took 2 days off from training completely because when you get overtrained, you're not helping yourself. Your body has to rest and recuperate between workouts. And so what I did is I took a day off. I just went walking. That's all I did. I did a 30-minute walk. And then the next day, I still felt a little overtrained. So instead of getting in here and trying to push through that, I said, Nat, listen to your body, Russ. Listen to your body, you dumb old rowdy dog, you. And just go walk. And that's what I did. And I am so glad I did because I feel good today. I feel strong. I got through my workout and felt really strong. I finished really strong. And that's because I took some days off and rested my body. So important that you allow for rest. I took a good hot shower. And I did work myself pretty good today. So I'll take another shower, a good hot shower tonight. And get my muscles some good rest, give it some good food. And I'm gonna tell you guys something that I have not been doing. I was talking to you guys about your diet and how to eat. You know, I am so used to just cramming the food in, you know, just going, blah, and just put one, and my mouth would always be full. My mouth was always full. If I got to where I was getting ready to swallow, I'd put another bite in before the other one was gone. That causes digestive problems, and it causes you to overeat big time. And so what I'm going to do, and in fact, I'm going to do it right here on this video. I've got a black marker. If I can get my glove off while we're talking, I may not be able to. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write in permanent black marker in the palm of my hand, eat slowly in the palm of my hand, not on the back of my hand. I should write it on the top of my damn forehead is what I should do, but I've gotten in such a bad habit over the years of eating this way, eating too fast, too quickly, and I overeat because I don't feel like I'm full until it's too late, and then I'm over full. So in the palm of this here grubby paw, I'm going to write, eat slowly. And I might even put eat slowly in the other palm too. I don't know. I'm going to do something to remind myself that I have got to slow down. And my wife had a medical procedure today, and we always go eat afterwards. She likes to go eat at this place called the Big Bear Cafe or Black Bear Cafe. I don't know if y'all know that, but it's good country cooking and breakfast, and she always likes to have breakfast. But like I told you, I had them bring us doggy bags at the very beginning, and we put half of our food in doggy bags before we ever started eating our food. And I ate slowly, and half of that food, I couldn't even eat it all. I ended up taking another to go with me with another quarter plate of food. I could only eat half of the half that I kept to eat. I couldn't even eat it because I ate slowly and deliberately, and I chewed my food and I savored it. I tasted it instead of just wah, 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 shoveling it in. So important. Here I am. You know, you think I'd have learned this a long time ago, but I have not. So take that to heart, guys. That's a very good tip, something that I am just learning how to do. And write that in your hand. If you're like me and you just shovel that in, you don't no thought of the taste of your food before you go shoveling it in, try that. See if that works for you. Oh, see these babies? That's a 6 foot tall unicycle right there. And that's that's just a little 3-footer. That's a 3-footer right there. And I ride those babies. And you talk about a heck of a workout. I think I've got some of me riding in this channel. You guys go look at those. I haven't ridden one. I think whenever I finally got on the small one, I think it had been 30 years, and I did it my first solo, I videoed my first try after 30 something years of getting on that thing. I used to ride my unicycle to school when I was a kid, and then I probably quit riding my bigger one in my 20s. And the smaller one, gosh, I can't even remember the last time. But anyway, I got on those. I started riding them again. The bigger one's going to take me losing a lot more weight before I can feel comfortable riding it. I can do it, but I'm not comfortable. I'm not ready to break something when I fall off that big one. But the little one, look in this channel. You'll see some of these vids of me riding a unicycle. If you want to be entertained, it's kind of funny. A little shaky, but I got her done, and I can still do it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off here. Day 24 in the books. I hope you guys are following me. I hope you got your day 24 in. I hope you got your 20 minutes in. Let's get this done, guys. 365, 20 minutes a day. Boy, you'll feel so much better when you start and when you get this done. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have a good evening. I'm going to. Remember, today's a one of a kind, guys. Make it a great one. I'm going to. God bless. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow for day 25. Yeehaw! Good night.